Shalom, everybody. Today we're gonna be interviewing Jason Sibbert. So I just got let him in. He's in the waiting room right now. Admit. Oh, there's two of him. Oh, Jason, are you there? Just so you know, I am recording. There's two of you. I'm gonna admit the other one too, just in case. Oh, are you on your phone? Is that it? I'm confused. I'm recording, by the way. It says you're connecting to audio. I don't know if you can leave and rejoin or is your I don't know your middle name starts with an N. With an N. Hello. Oh, now you're muted on both of them. Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah,
So, why is it two Jasons?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe I can just get rid of the other one. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay.
I am recording this, just so you know.
Okay.
Basically, we're just gonna go over a couple questions, probably 15 to 20. Just get your responses to them.
Okay.
This
Is
was
anyone else on this meeting?
no. So it'll be just you and me, and then I'll connect with them at a different time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it is recording. It is gonna be published on probably YouTube or on the blog somewhere where people can access it.
Okay.
Because this is because Patty wanted have some more video and more content.
Okay.
So, anyways, I'm gonna do a short introduction, and we're gonna start with some demographical questions, and then some general
Okay.
questions, and then your position, just to clarify, is a at-large member, right?
What?
Is an at-large member?
Night Lodger member.
At, at large.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I was just clarifying. Okay, I'll just go ahead and introduce you, and then we'll get this Q&A on the road. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. I'm with Jason Sibbert, a member of the NEC, and he has agreed to answer a couple of questions about himself and about his position. So starting off, Jason, I'm going to ask you a few basic questions like what's what's your name?
Jason Seibert,
What's your age?
uh, 54,
Okay. And location,
St. Louis, Missouri.
position in the SUSA,
That's at large member.
and what's your career?
My what?
Career.
Oh, I'm a contract editor.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Thanks. Um, so then here are a couple general questions. One about seven of them. So let's just go ahead and start off and jump the gun. What is social democracy to you?
Social democracy to me is a reformist movement. It's basically capitalism with social insurance and as much social welfare programs as the public demand. It's a pro democracy in that it is not totalitarian or authoritarian. Basically, rebalances the power between business owners and workers, gives workers a little more power. of
Oh,
things they wouldn't have in a complete and total free market economy.
can you clarify your last point? Just a little bit further.
It gives workers a little more power than they would in a total free market economy. It gives work, it encourages workers to, I would say, have collective power through things like unions as well as social insurance programs, which gives working people a hand up, like say unemployment or social security, in a time when they might need a hand up,
All right,
and doesn't leave them to the whims of the market.
right. Because right now that's not so good. We need a new plan.
Yeah.
So my next question is, what policy is most important right now?
What policy is what?
Most important?
Most important right now would be social insurance. I would say pushing that working people have paid family leave, guaranteed vacations, guaranteed sick time, sick days or sick leave, guaranteed personal days, things that some people have had, and I've had in some jobs, but some people in certain jobs do not have.
So social insurance for workers?
Yeah, on
Okay.
things like that. Say if everybody had a right to a 2 week vacation every year, then your employer would bill the government. The government would have to collect some taxes off the people, but everybody would get something of vacation, as well as paid family leave, paid maternity leave for young mothers, things like that. Probably a more generous unemployment insurance system.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
Wonderful. Do you think social democracy is possible? Why so?
Well, we're already social democratic in a certain way, in the fact we have a right to unionize Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, things like that. I think it's possible because more and more people feel like they're not a part of the great American middle class anymore, and I think they will be open to economic reforms if they are correctly presented and if they have organizations that can work for those reforms.
Okay. I'm 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 also taking notes on our conversation, so if you hear me typing in the
Okay,
background, that's why.
okay, that's fine.
What's the misconception about SDUSA that you'd like to clear up?
Misconceptions. Uh, Gee, I don't know. Maybe that we're some sort of revolutionary communist or something. A few people that I run into that hear the name of the organization. We stand for social democracy and not revolutionary communism. Um, then we might have people with different opinions that we didn't have in the 70s. For people that are familiar with our organization at all in that period of time. Although I more sympathize with that period of time than what we are now.
Okay. So just the fact we're not revolutionary communists, because we're
Yeah,
anti-communist.
basically.
That's in the our constitution, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. And we have historically taken that approach, and that's what I hear a lot about online too. Well, you're just well, another thing I hear online too is socialism leads to communism, and that's something
Yeah.
that's a different discussion for a different day. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's just jump back into it. I mean, get off
Yeah.
topic. What political trends are most worrisome or encouraging?
The most worrisome is the right wing populism I see here in the United States under Trump or under Italy and Georgia under Georgia Maloney, which Maloney just crossed Trump on this Iran thing. Nigel Farage in the UK, Marine Le Pen in France, Alternative for New Germany in Germany. The most encouraging things is there are some people that are talking about more forms of social democracy, you know, the people behind Bernie and so forth. And the critique of a total free market system just never seems to end. That's
Mhm.
what's encouraging.
Okay. What do you think SUS or how do you think SUSA should play a role in the broader Social Democratic Party?
I think we got to continue to endorse candidates that we believe in, uh, support them financially, and support them going out and walking the precinct with them. That's what I think. Continue to do what we're doing.
Okay. Well, what do you see American politics heading over the next decade?
Well, I see some positive trends coming up for this next midterm. I hope people in the fast food and or in the restaurant and the healthcare industry, the biggest employers, hotels and motels, as well as retail, continue to organize and fight for a better life for themselves. I see that as positive. Starbucks workers, you didn't see hardly any union ones 2000, 2001. Now you're seeing them. I think the continued organization of low wage workers, something in those sectors I would continually like to see.
So you would like to continue to see the entry level positions continue to unionize.
Yes, I would. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So I'm gonna ask you some position related questions.
Yeah.
Um, what is at large member to you?
At large member is just someone that shows up and participates in the organization. I'm not like the secretary or anyone that takes notes or anything, but I do participate in the debates and vote, and that's what an at-large member is.
Is there any way that you expand your role if let's say we got more members in your in St. Louis and
I think
around
we
and just around the world the nation overall?
uh, I think we could continue to play a role in the debates in St. Louis, although for reasons my role will be limited there and around the world, or around the country, I guess, if we can continue to get more members. And push the things I said I believed in about low wage workers and social insurance and things like that.
Can you give an example of a time that you influenced a major decision?
Have lost a major
No,
decision.
have influenced a major decision.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to get totally into it, but I kept the organization together about 2, 3 months ago, uh, in an argument. So yeah, I like the fact that I can play peacemaker every now and then.
How do you gather feedback about the organization?
How do I gather feedback?
Yeah, about
I just like
SUSA.
to listen to what very people say about what's ever going on with other members with issues and anything that's going on with the organization.
So how does this role fit into your day-to-day activities?
Uh, I try to talk to people about organization when I can, when I'm out riding in local coffee shops, and I have a sticker on my laptop that says Social Democrat that opens up some discussions. Um, that's I would say basically how I have been known to march with Starbucks workers before when the company is conducting anti-union training. So that's the way that I carry it with me from day to day.
Okay. And overall, uh, what what are some pros and cons of the organization?
Pros are, I think we're a welcoming organization to people various viewpoints. Cons are that same welcoming has allowed the organization to change with the views of members, newer type members, in my opinion. But we all have a right to an opinion and a place on a blog in this organization. And a right to write for the blog and voice opinions and meetings and everything.
So,
Probably not ideologically where it was in the 70s and 80s, but I like the fact that people have a right to an opinion.
okay. What are some reforms that you'd like to see within the org?
I like the idea when you brought it up to me. I might have some misgivings, but more involvement from the membership in the NEC. I think that would involve them more, maybe get them to stick around. I think that's a good idea. Now, exactly where they stand and compare to where I want to be, I don't know. But I think more involvement could be a better thing out of the membership.
Okay. Okay. That's that's what I got for you, sir. I
Okay, thank you
appreciate
very much for.
you coming on and
Yeah,
answering a couple of questions.
I guess the
I'll
other folks will have their time too.
yes. I just got to make
Okay,
time
cool, cool. That'll be
for
great
them.
that people could spend a little time online with each member,
Right.
and that'll be a good thing
Absolutely.
instead of five people talking at once.
Yeah.
So thank you very much again.
All right. Thanks, Jason. Have a good one. Shalom.
You, you too.